It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic?
And it seems like they've lost a little bit of confidence in him this past month. They're calling fewer plays for him, letting other guys take on more of the scoring load, and you can see it in his usage percentage.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And for Chicago, Alex Caruso out there with Kobe White. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. This season is just about in the books. Richard, how ready are these teams, do you think, at the top of the rankings to get into the playoffs and go full force?
The postseason is so close they can taste it, but that doesn't mean it's time to slack off. You still want to end the year strong, even if you've secured a playoff spot.
They retain possession. Doncic kicks to Irving. Nice shot from the wing. Irving's got the game going here with the first basket for the Mavs.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Outside, LaVine. Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. 6 to shoot. Jones against Vucevic, and that comes off the assist by LaVine.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doncic against White. Back to Irving from downtown. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves at Target Center. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's White. He's off on that one. Nice D from Doncic. And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Now, here's Caruso. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
Here's Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving to end the run, and Gafford throws it down.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Doncic against White. Inside, Vucevic. DeRozan against Washington. With the fadeaway. And no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. Buries it down low. Gafford's got his second bucket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Doncic kicks to Washington. There's the drive, and then Washington with the dunk.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Caruso, the pass to White. On the wing, Levine. It's stolen by Jones, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now, here is Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So for the Bulls. Osumu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. The pass to Osumu. To the inside. DeRozan scanning the floor. Clock at 4. Here he goes. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Dallas leading by 6. Launches a 3. The shot missing. For Chicago, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Washington against DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And he makes that one.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Mavs.
Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And here's Doncic from the arc. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Levine against Jones. Vucevic a screen on Jones. Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know, he might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch. Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. And they double up Doncic. And here's Washington outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 9-point game. Here's DeRozan. A beautiful reverse layup.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And DeRozan sends it back.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Count that one. Now just a 5-point Maverick lead.
Look, for supreme athletes like Levine, it's easier to control your body. Make those shots even through contact.
And it's Doncic missing. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. In the corner, it's Levine. Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 6.
There's Levine showing out with that high-arcing jump shot from the corner. Dallas
shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Doncic outside. Here's Leifert. Vucevic defending.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Zach LaVine. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Green comes in for Derek Jones. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Ball. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. For 3. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. DeRozan against Kleber. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Drummond. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Doncic kicks to Kleber. Here's the 3. A shot off that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
P.J. Washington has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Dosunmu is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And he gets the bucket. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Shoutout sa nanonood dyan. Shoutout sa'yo kung sino man.
And he also understands how to get the whistle while shooting.
Shooting 2. Free throw, good, Irving. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Now here's DeRozan. 8 points for him. Outside, Ball. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks leading. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Lively. Over Drummond. Lively's shot is off.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Outside, Williams passes it to Ball. Kleber against DeRozan. Over Hardaway. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Bulls. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. And the Bulls with some changes. Vucevic comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's White in for Dosunmu. And the Mavericks making a change here. Green finds Hardaway. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway has got 8 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Williams, a screen on Irving. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 0, Dante Exum.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And they pick up 2.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Heat in Miami. He takes it in, and it's blocked. Outside Hardaway. Oh, good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Vucevic down low. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Irving passes to Lively. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trail by 3. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Ball with the bucket.
It's almost like he had a bird's-eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Outside Hardaway. Over White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside Williams. Here's Ball. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Gafford, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Dallas, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And the first one drops. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Ball. And Dallas with a change here too. Doncic is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Pass to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the middle. Vucevic gets double teamed. Good D by Jones.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
It's stolen by DeRozan. White bounce pass and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Levine driving the lane. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
The 3 for Doncic. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. White against Doncic. Out to the wing. Caruso finds Vucevic. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 44.
Hardaway with the steal. The pass to Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
High post Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Daniel Gafford.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Irving's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And so Levine nails both of them. Dallas has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Chicago making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in for Alex Caruso.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And Jones slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
White against Doncic. White the pass to DeRozan. Takes a three. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Levine inside the three-point line. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. 12 points for Zach LaVine. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Here's the teardrop. And Doncic lays it in. 15 points for Luka Doncic.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
It's White on the wing. Doncic with the steal. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
White against Doncic. Vucevic a screen on Doncic. White the pass to Vucevic. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jones. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And here are the Bulls now. The Mavericks making the shot. Dean passes to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Misses from close range.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And Jones has it in the corner. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Mavericks lead by 16. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
What we've seen is they're launching shots anytime they get breathing room. The defense has tried to extend out to the shooters, but in many cases.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Looking at Dallas, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Levine's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 18. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Craig can't get it to go.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Gafford. With the drive. And Gafford throws it down.
So skilled at finding these opportunities and making these opportunities. Kyrie, he makes the right pass to the right guy at the right time.
Now here's Ball. He has 5. DeRozan against Jones. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. You take a look at Gafford. Leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He is a finisher. Plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Irving drives in, and it's Chicago with the rebound.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Jones against DeRozan.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he possesses so much confidence when he's at the line. You mentioned his free throw accuracy. Third best right now in the NBA. And he's earned it. Mavericks leading by 18. From the arc. Ball with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Vucevic a screen on Gafford. Here's LaVine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
Bulls trail by 18. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
LaVine dishes the ball. DeRozan in the corner. Back to LaVine. Clock at 6. Vucevic to the pass the ball. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's DeRozan. And it's blocked by Gafford.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks leading by 16. Doncic with it. He's got 18. For the screen on Ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's LaVine. And LaVine with the slam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man dunk contest quickly.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here is Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Ball. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Doncic with the steal. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Oh, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and so Jones nails both of them. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Here's LaVine, and that one good. LaVine's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Mavericks leading by 16.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Now LaVine after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Chicago calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Once again, Chicago.
Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3. Drummond in the post. Gafford's there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. With a break in the action, let's now look at the league's top scorers. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Now Doncic after the missed 3 from Andre Drummond. Here's Irving. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
LaVine against Irving. Left side LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. Jones against DeRozan. Good work defensively by Jones.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Fires at the elbow. Out left to the wing. From deep Washington. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. LaVine looking around. The kick out to Williams for the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The 3 for Doncic. And it's White with the rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
LaVine passes to DeRozan. Williams a screen on Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One of the best at getting himself to the line. That's a big part of DeRozan's game.
The Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79. And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Green passes to Lively, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting from Dallas. Lively at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for White. And so he makes both from the line. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Throws it up high, and Jones with the stuff.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. That one good for 2. Levine's got 22.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Doncic outside. Over ball. And Doncic gets it to go. He's got 20.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Here's Williams. Can't hit that one. Good D by Jones. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's the feed to Hardaway. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with a 3. They shoot again. Williams with the block. Feeds it to Levine. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 18. Left side Levine. He feeds it to Drummond. Releases. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Fast break, Dallas. Shot from 12. Almost, but it rolls out. Levine against Green. Levine, good.
The belief of Levine, willing to do that in a game, man.
And here is Doncic. Launches it. And so it's Dallas, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Good D, good pull. Understand?
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dallas leading by 18. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Lonzo Ball out there with Dosunmu. And it's Drummond in at the center. And here is Ball after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Williams passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now here's Irving. Doncic outside, launches from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Williams, here we go. Ball. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Down low. And then Washington with the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Drummond. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Over in the corner, Doncic. Washington inside. He's guarded by Williams. Washington, that's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They get it back. Mavericks leading by 21. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
An absolute master close to the rim. He has literally every finish possible. Kyrie has such a strong sense for how to score around that basket.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dosunmu. Now here's Ball. Intercepted. Right side, Jones. Doncic left side. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. And it's denied. They recover it. And they get it. It's rebounded by Doncic.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
And then Washington with the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Drummond following the score by Dallas. Drummond is doubled. Back to Vucevic. There's the pass to Caruso. And it's off from 3-point range. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-4 run. Doncic finds Irving. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Irving against Caruso. Outside Irving. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's DeRozan. And the shot goes in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Doncic to the middle. Pass to Lively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The 3. Doncic, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Ball with the bucket.
And the focus there. When ball is close to the rim, he's really good at getting good shots up and over the defense.
Now, here's Doncic. Off target from three-point range. Caruso against Irving. Outside DeRozan. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Here's Lively, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Washington with a screen on Caruso. And then Washington with the dunk.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Drummond. He's tightly guarded. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And here's DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Inside, here's Irving. Irving. And staying with the play, Irving. Irving's got 15 points in just the second half.
You can't forget the box Kyrie out. He's good at using that little slick athleticism to track down some easy misses.
Chicago calls timeout. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. LaVine banked in off the glass. LaVine's got 26.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Bulls on defense. Green kicks to Kleba. Back to Green from outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Lively. He dishes it to Hardaway. Shoots over Caruso. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Assisted by
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Yep, that one goes in there.
That was just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here is Irving. Shoots over Vucevic, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here are the Mavericks now. Right side, Irving. Out to Hardaway. Outside, Green. Puts it up from 12. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Vucevic following the miss by DeRozan.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Luka Doncic.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Now, here's Hardy. Light covering. Bucket is good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. The pass to Caruso. Back to White. 4 on the clock. Pass to Levine. A 3-ball. Great D that time from Hardaway.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Kleba, the pass to Powell. Hardaway against Levine. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Powell.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside DeRozan.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Chicago.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
At the line for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway hits them both. Chicago calls timeout.
Timeout.
They trail by 28. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Knocked away. So we see the Mavericks taking the win.